Ladies and gentlemen, uncles and aunts, we are back with the story of my Grandma Bill. Willadine Ruth Patrick Brown. Well, let's see. There we go. So there's Grandma over there too. There's Pat. There's Chalk. Let's see what else we got here. There's Grandma and over here, Grandma and Grandpa. Got quite a few. Folks, you have no. This is nothing. Nope, this way. See this? There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 tubs. One is for Fortville. One is Hot Wheels. One is family stuff, and I don't even remember what the bottom is. And I have a massive photo album I've been working on for a while. Yep, there's Grandma Lacey. Geez, this is hard. And then I've got one with, all the kids. And this is my favorite one. This is Grandma Rilda. Never got to meet her. And there's Grandpa John. And I just love that photograph of them. So, anyway, we're moving on to part 2 of Reflections from a Mother's Heart. What was your favorite meal when you were a child? What made it special? Just anything she ever put on the table. Fried chicken, I guess. We had that on Sundays. Chicken and dumplings, they were good. The men always ate first, then the kids, and then moms ate last. Probably because we had it on Sundays, the little kids always got the legs. My mom gave Mike a chicken leg when he was 8 months old. He licked that thing clean. That was the cleanest chicken leg I'd ever seen. He would just cry when I tried to take the bone away. He's still like that. What was the name of your favorite pet? Why was it your favorite? No, I never had a pet. I don't like them. We had cats and I hated them. I never wanted them to get on me or around me. Oh, this is so great. What chores did you have to do when you were growing up? Did you get an allowance? How much was it? Not anything that I could get. Oh, I love you, Grandma. Not anything that I could get out of. On Saturday, we cleaned the house. Monday was wash day. We would have to go home from school and do laundry. I used to tell my mom, I don't understand why you don't get this all done before I get home from school. Allowance, oh gosh, no. We never heard of that when I was little. I lived during the Great Depression. Nobody had any money, so nobody thought anything about it. Tell me about your first job. My mother got me my first job. It was babysitting. I was about 16. I worked for Beviles. They had 2 boys. Their names were Jerry and Norman. Norman would scare me to death. He would cry and hold his breath until he passed out. He probably had apnea. Oh, that was my second job. My first was at True Bloods. They had 3 kids. The old guy made a pass at me, so I called my dad. He came and got me. For my second job, I cleaned house, took care of 2 boys, did the washing and ironing, and got 3 meals a day. I made $4.50 a week. 1936. $4.50 a week. Not even $1 a day. And I remember Grandpa Chalk telling me that he used to work for $1 a day. That's insane. I bought my new clothes with that, and Mom made me buy Pat a new coat. I didn't want to, but she needed a new coat. Share a story about a severe winter storm. When I was little, I don't ever remember one, just the one in 1978. I can remember going down to the boiler room to dry my shoes and socks. I don't ever remember having boots or snow stuff. Share your favorite dessert recipe. My favorite dessert is chocolate pie. I don't have a recipe. I wasn't much of a baker. Hmm. Did the pastor or visiting missionary ever come to your house for dinner or tea? No, we never even went to church. I started going to church when I was old enough to go by myself. Do you ever feel that God had a special calling on your life? To take care of my kids, to raise them the best I could. And that's a good calling. When did you first start to pray, and what did you pray for? My prayers were always for my family. Who was your favorite teacher and why? Marie Apple. She was my Sunday school teacher. I had several favorite school teachers. I only had one teacher I didn't like, Mrs. Knoll. I wanted her to go outside and I wanted her to go outside and freeze her nose off. Someone told her I had said that. I got in trouble. She was ugly warmed over. Sorry. She was ugly warmed over. She was mean. I got in trouble all the time that year. Describe one of your favorite dress-up outfits as a child. On what occasions would you wear it? Oh, for my 7th grade party. I saw a dress in the catalog. My mom took that picture and made the exact dress in the picture. I wore that dress to my 7th grade party, and I thought I was the cat's meow. The dress had yellow flowers on it. I wanted it to be long, but it was a little shorter. Did you ever have any special hideaway or playhouse? What made it special? An old coal house. We would clean it up in the summer. We took water down to clean it up. We used old broken dishes for our play dishes. In the winter, they would put coal back in it, so we had to repeat the process each summer. We also used to play under the woodpile. Extracurricular activities at school, they didn't have any. I only went 1 year of high school, my freshman year. Wow. What was the hardest thing you ever had to do? It's about my dad. What was the hardest thing you ever had to do? Leave Michael in the hospital when he was 2.5 years old. He went in for a hernia operation. He had to stay for 10 days. Before I would go in to see him, I would go to the bathroom first because he would grab me around the neck and not let me go. I had to pry his arms off of me when it was time for me to leave. What crazy fads do you remember in high school? I don't remember. Bell-bottom trousers when I was a teenager. We used to wear our hair in snoods. Snoods, I think. Well, let's see here. Somewhere. Oh, heck. I can't do that yet. That'll be later. If you had really long hair, you put your hair in it, and it held your hair back behind your head. I really like long scarves. When did you have your first date? I never had my first date until I was 16. Mom would never let me go anywhere. We would go to the silent movies and sit up in the front row. I can't remember his name, but I probably have a picture of him. What do you remember about your first kiss? The one I really remember, I was probably 13 or 14. It was with Forrest Wainscott. He's dead. Oh, folks, this is a great way to get to know my grandma. She was awesome. He's dead. We were at a band concert. We used to walk all over town holding hands. Wow. What did you do to celebrate birthdays when you were growing up? Nothing. Gardening or decorating tips. I don't like to garden, and you can look at my house and tell I don't like to decorate. Didn't have no extra money for nothing. Oh my, this is so awesome. You know what? It's been over 10 minutes. So this is part 2. There'll be part 3 here in just a little bit. Thanks for watching. I love and so miss my grandma.